So, Mikey, that was a really good movie. I love space movies so much. I wish I could be there someday too.
Yes, JJ. I'd also like to be in space. I think it would be so cool. Hey, did you hear that? Someone's knocking at our door.
Let's go check.
Whoa! It's the scientist from our village. What does he want? And why is he so angry?
Mikey, JJ, we need to have a very serious talk. This can't go on. I've decided to kick all the villagers out. This includes you too. I'm notifying all the residents of our village to leave.
What? You decided to kick everyone out? But why? Where are you planning to send us all? This is our village. We can't just leave it and fly away somewhere.
I've already sent many villagers to Mars. They've already managed to build a new village on that planet. That's why I want you to pack your things and fly to Mars on this rocket.
I can't believe this! An angry scientist wants to kick us out of our village and send us to Mars. But Mikey and I dreamed of going to space. I think this will be a pretty interesting adventure.
Yes, JJ. I don't want to leave our village behind. But honestly, I'm actually really happy that we're being sent to another planet. It'll be so exciting. Let's hurry and pack the most important things so we can survive on Mars.
We don't really have a choice. Since most of the villagers have already left, we need to pack our things and get ready for the flight too.
I still can't believe it. We built this village together, and now we're all being kicked out. It's just awful. I have no words. We spent so many resources on this village. I don't think the villagers on Mars feel better off than they did here.
We'll need to find the new village on Mars and ask the residents why the angry scientist decided to kick everyone out. Once we figure out what's going on, everything will make sense, and we can find a solution to this problem.
Well, JJ, since we're being sent to Mars, we need to prepare for the flight. I think this chest has what we need. Oh yeah, here are the tools so we can breathe in space.
This will be our first space adventure. We need to be very careful. We must find that village on Mars. And if they're in danger, we'll have to help them.
Yes, JJ, we're ready to go. All that's left is to get into this rocket, launch it, and fly away. That way, we'll reach Mars right away.
All right. Then let's get into this rocket. It's the only way we can get to Mars. Everything's ready for the flight.
I can't believe the scientist kicked us all out for some reason and took the village for himself. This is just terrible. Once we find out why he did this, we can come back and arrest him. This is illegal. In the end, we're leaving and hoping the journey will be very interesting.
Yes, Mikey. I think we'll enjoy the trip to Mars. Once we arrive, we'll definitely need to find that village and talk to the residents there.
That's the right approach. After all, we don't really know the reason for our exile from the village to another planet. So let's fly there and find out from everyone what's going on.
The rocket is shaking so much. I hope we reach Mars quickly. All right, Mikey. We just jumped out of that rocket in this soft parachute chamber. I hope we land pretty softly. Whoa! Looks like we bounced off Mars. This chamber is so soft, you can even jump around the planet with it. Oof! That was a soft landing, but not as soft as I thought. We need to put on the breathing gear fast before we step out of here.
Wow! This planet is so red, but so empty. How are we supposed to find the village on Mars? I feel like we could get lost here.
Don't worry, Mikey. Better take a look at that same soft chamber lying over there. Seems this chamber was left by those villagers who got exiled by the scientists too. I think if we go in this direction, we'll definitely find the village we need.
Okay, JJ. Wow, this planet is so unusual. I can jump really high. Look quick.
Yes, Mikey. The gravity on this planet lets us jump high and far. We can reach the village this way. Look, Mikey. There's some kind of structure over there. I think it's that small village the scientist was talking about.
Let's go check and ask if this is the right place.
Hello. I take it you're the guard, right? Is this that same Mars village where all the Earth residents were sent?
Hello, JJ and Mikey. We've been waiting for your arrival. Yes, this is that very village. We rebuilt it just days ago. Step into this chamber, get cleaned up, and come inside our small communal house.
Let's go, Mikey. Let's see how our friends are living on this planet.
Welcome to the new type of village on Mars. The external decontamination process will now begin. Please wait a moment. Come in. We wish you a pleasant day.
Wow, JJ. Everything here is so awesome. I love this place. Look, the scientist is sitting right there. Let's go say hello and talk to him.
Hey, scientist. You wouldn't happen to know why that other scientist got so angry and decided to kick us all out to another planet, would you?
Hello, Mikey and JJ. It was all very sudden. That scientist just got extremely angry, told us all to pack our things and fly to this planet, saying he'd found new residents and didn't need us anymore. And now here we are.
Wow, that does sound really strange. Well then, where could we settle down and get some survival tools on this planet?
I think you can gather resources to build your house in one of the rooms on this floor. Check the chests. There should be tools and materials inside. Good luck with your construction.
Thanks. We'll go build our little house now. See you later.
All right, Mikey, let's go into this room and check what's in the chests. Perfect. There are so many useful tools and building materials here. We'll be able to build an awesome house to live in on this planet.
Yes, JJ. Let's hurry and build the house.
Well, Mikey, here we are starting all over again. Finding a new village, building our new home from scratch. Remember how we first settled in that village back on Earth? Feels like forever ago. I really miss the greenery and fresh air. I hope someday we can return to Earth to breathe that clean air and feel real grass again.
Yeah, I remember it perfectly. How we gathered resources, built houses for our neighbors, and then finally made one for ourselves. That really was so long ago. I hope we get another chance to return to Earth too. I kinda miss Earth planet.
Don't worry, everything will be fine. Well, Mikey, look at the house we've built together. I'm sure we'll get used to it, and everything will feel like before. I've already unpacked some stuff from our backpacks. Now we can finally rest.
Yeah, JJ, I like this house, but the old one was still better.
Wait a second. Who's that running behind you? Isn't that the scientist who exiled us from Earth?
Guys, urgently, I need your help. The new residents in the village have started acting up and told me they want to destroy the entire village. We must stop them urgently. Please, fly back to Earth with me. You must stop them. I brought a rocket with me and installed laser cannons for just such a case. Here, these will be useful to you.
Well then, Mikey, we wanted to return home, and we'll do exactly that, especially since our village is under attack. We need to free it from those hooligans. Hurry, let's fly home. So, here we are. Wow, there are so many of these invaders in our village. Although they look like weaklings, but they have swords. I need to be careful. I'm using that laser that the scientist gave me. Take that, get out of our village. We won't let you stay here. You don't belong here. Don't come here anymore. Hooray! I dealt with all the invaders. The village is saved.
Well done, JJ. You handled it and saved this village from the rebelling residents. That was very professional. Now we can continue living here like before. Hooray!
Forgive me, guys, for exiling you all to another planet. I didn't think the new residents could treat our village this way. They offered to invest more money in our village bank, and I couldn't refuse such an offer. So I decided to exile you from the village. Thank you for not refusing to help and for returning the village to our possession. I'll definitely work on bringing all the residents back to Earth as soon as possible.
Fine. Then you must personally apologize to every villager when they return.
Very well. I apologize once again. I'll go prepare for transporting the residents back then, and you go get some proper rest.